Operators in R. So R has a variety of operators to perform different mathematical and logical operations. There's arithmetic, relational, assignment, and logical. And we'll go into each of these in depth. So arithmetic operators are those used for mathematical operations. The plus sign is for addition, the minus sign for subtraction, the asterisk or star for multiplication, slash for division, the caret for exponent or raising something to the next power, the modulus for remainder, and the integer division to see how many times something goes into another. Well, what does this look like? So if we have x equal 10, y equal 3, then we could say x plus y is 10 plus 3, so the output would show as 13. X minus y is 10 minus 3, so the output would show as 7. 10 times 3 is 30. 10 divided by 3 is 3.3 repeating. 10 to the third power is 10 times 10 times 10, or 1,000. Now, 10 into 3 shows that there's a remainder of 1, and the one below it shows that 10 goes into 3 3 times. They're mutually exclusive. Now, relational operators are used to compare two values, and this will return a logical vector. So this includes things like less than and greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, and not equal to. Now, it's important to note that we can assign a value in R with an equal sign, but a doubles equal sign is a validation check, or the value of an element is equal to its defined value. So what does this look like example-wise? Well, again, these return logical outputs. So 2 is less than 3 returns the output of true. 2 greater than 3 returns the output of false. 2 is less than or equal to 2 is true. 3 is greater than or equal to 3 is true. X is equal to 3 to the fourth power is true, while x is equal to 81. X equal to 3 to the fourth power and x equal to 80 is false. And 2 is not equal to 3 is true. The not one can sometimes be confusing for some individuals, but think of it as just the actual opposite of what it should be. The logical operators are for Boolean operations such as and or. So the exclamation again showing the logical not. The ampersand showing element-wise logical and. 2 ampersands shows a full logical and. Vertical bar shows an element-wide logical, and a double vertical bar shows full logical. So what does this look like? Well, if we have x equals 1 and y equals 2, we have 1 is not equal to 10. That's true. We have 1 is equal to 1 and 2 is equal to 2. That's true. Now, if that didn't hold, for either case, it would show as false. We have 1 is less than 1 and 2 is greater than 4. That's false. 1 is equal to 1 or 2 is equal to 3. That's true because 1 is equal to 1. And then we have 1 is equal to 2 or 2 is equal to 2. And that's true because y is equal to 2. And then we have assignment operators. So these operators are used to assign values to variables. Now in R, it's frowned upon actually to use the equal sign for assigning a variable name. Technically, it's also frowned upon to do a right assignment. So the rule of thumb is to use a left assignment with an arrow. So as you can see in the example below, age with an arrow dash 18 is specifying that the variable, we're creating a variable called age, and it's equal to 18. Now if it said age equal sign 18, that also works. The one below it, 18 pointing to age, or 18 equal age, also works. But if we're using the best practices, please use the age arrow sign 18 type of assignment.